How do, ladies and gents and others? It's me, Rustin Charmaine, here to talk about something that isn't Sleep Token for once. I know, crazy. We are in Sleep Token season though, to be fair, but it's also apparently Linkin Park season. They've released their first new song since From Zero, although it looks to be on the deluxe edition of From Zero. So maybe it's a single to announce the deluxe edition of the From Zero album. I don't know. Either way, I don't think I've heard it. And I covered this album on Exploring the Concept. So let's do a little mini Exploring the Concept to test out this new format of mine on this song, Up From the Bottom. Let's go. No further ado. Let's get on with it. Nice. Nice little electronic slide in. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Inside it feels like I'm barely breathing. Feels like air is running out.
So if what I recall is correct, and I maybe should have researched this before I started recording here, I believe my summation on From Zero is that it was quite political in nature, quite angst driven at the current state of the world, particularly US politics. So inside it feels like I've been barely breathing, feels like air is running out. It's not a huge leap to see how this could continue on from that. I really like that intro though, the kind of I shouldn't have embarrassed myself like that. I'm glad I'm not showing my face right now. If people are wondering when I'm going to show my face, probably never. I am very self-conscious. That's by the by. Let's carry on.
Inside I'm stuck here staring at a ceiling. You put up to keep me down, down, down.
Nice.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing is the same. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom. Up from
Yeah.
the bottom, I'll try escaping.
Okay, let's just have a quick look at what they've done there. So they've done it twice. They've very it's quite simple wordplay, but it's very effective. Transposing next to each other ups and downs to really drive home that dichotomy. So inside, that's how the previous line started. Inside I'm stuck here staring at a ceiling, not the ceiling. It's a strange way of putting it. You'd normally say staring at the ceiling, not a ceiling. And I guess that's because it's one that's artificially been put in by the target of the song to keep us down, 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 down. And then we get the up and down again in the chorus. So we get down here so far below, staring up from the bottom. There's just a lot of down and up words and symbology. Even ceiling really is very much a word meaning up. The ceiling's always above you. Like if you're walking on the ceiling, you're walking on the floor of the next story. So there's lots of up and down, and even kind of feeling like air is in and out might give an idea of maybe being below water and needing to rise, or even being too high and the air being too thin, perhaps. I'm liking this. This is very good, and musically it's really good. That intro was great. I might go back a little bit. Yeah, let's go to there.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing is the same. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom. Up from the bottom, I'll try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom. Up from the bottom.
Yeah, really good. That's really good.
I hold my fist inside my pocket. Hold my breath until I'm blue. Feels like a knife pushed deep inside a socket. Bristling, listening to you.
Yeah. That's good. That's good as well. So, holding a fist but inside your pocket. So, it's a rage you're trying to conceal. Holding your breath until you're blue, again, it's something you want to say but you're not saying it. And also the holding of the breath comes back to the first verse as well. Feels like a knife pushed deep inside a socket, very visceral, but also without being visceral. Like, they probably don't want to put a parental advisory on this, which I don't think there is one, is there? No, there isn't. So yeah, so way to be visceral and violent imagery without actually saying anything too violent, like a knife pushed deep inside a socket. Maybe they mean electrical socket. Maybe that's also quite visceral, actually. Maybe more so even. But bristling listening, I like that a lot. Yeah, this is really good. If this was written at the same time as the album, then why was it not on it? Like, this song shouldn't have been on the cutting room floor. Yeah, let's carry on.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom.
Yeah, okay. I know it's electronic noises, I know it's Joe Hahn work, but that really sounds underwater. So I think my instinct from the first line, and even from the intro, really is right. It's trying to give that underwater sense, like you're being pulled under, you're being dragged under by all these horrible people in the world that are exploiting us. And I feel like Mike's about to spell that out. So let's listen to him.
Everybody out, that devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out, that devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost, already off running.
Yep. That's exactly what I thought. It's the usual Mike Shinoda fare. Very evocative, very straightforward, and I don't mean that in a critical sense. I mean it in a positive way. Like he's saying what he means. He isn't naming a name. Well, I guess he is the devil, or that devil. No, he doesn't say the devil. Again, no definite articles in this song. That devil. But I think we all know who he's talking about. And yeah, again, lots of up and down as well, like the mountaintop and sunk in. You know, it's, yeah, really good, consistent imagery throughout the song, verbiage that tells a story without beating you over the head with it. Yeah, really, really good, and it sounds great too. Yeah, go on, Joe.
Keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gotta get out of here. Up from the bottom, gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Yep. I am very positive about this. I think I said everything I need to say when I was summing up this part. I think it's nothing groundbreaking lyrically, but it's very, very clever with the consistent use of high and low verbiage to convey this idea of us being below and them being above, and us needing to break out and get there. It's really well done, really clear what the meaning is without absolutely spelling it out. Yeah. Fantastic. If this was written at the same time as From Zero, why is it not on the album? Why is it only on the deluxe edition? This would be one of the better songs on it. Really, really good. To the point where I don't really have much else to say. That was just a really good song. Let me know what you think of this kind of frame, this kind of concept for a video. Yes, I am looking at doing more exploring the concept kind of stuff in this sort of form, rather than writing a really long script and having to do a massive long edit, which is always dependent on my health staying good, which for the last 7 years really it never really has. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of the song as well. And until the future, drive safe.